Okay. In the previous session, we have seen how to set up author server installation and publish server installation, and how to connect author with publish server, and how to install weekend sample project in both author and publish servers. Once you install weekend project in author and publish servers, and if you access localhost 4503, localhost 4503 is a publish server. So earlier when you install, it is returning 404. Now it will return to weekend project. By default, it will return to weekend project. Weekend usen.html file is the default file. So it should not return 404 after installation of the weekend project in publish server. Okay. In this session, we'll see how to create content by using AEM consoles. There is multiple consoles are available. First one is sites console. So this console will be useful to create the pages. If you want to create a new page, we have to go to the sites console. From the sites console, we can create the page and delete the page, and we can create the versions. All page related activities we can perform by using the sites console. And second console is page editor. Page editor console. So here you can perform code operation on page, adding the new content into the page, deleting the existing content into the page, and reading the content and updating the content of a particular page we can perform by using page editor. So these two consoles are very important to create a web page and to edit the content of the web page. Either edit or add or delete the content of the web page. So these two consoles are very important. And third one is assets console. And fourth one is package manager. So these four consoles are important console for content creation and to move the content from one server to other servers. But in the real time, this is not our responsibility. For every project, there will be a multiple teams. As we discussed in the first session, UI and UX team is one team. So they will provide the HTML and CSS and JavaScript code. And second team is AEM dev team. AEM dev team. We will be the part of AEM dev team. Our responsibility is to implement AEM features. For example, component is one AEM feature. To implement this feature, we have to write the code. We have to write the code. The code, it may be a HTML code and CSS code or JS code or Java code or JavaScript code or jQuery code. That depends on project architecture. We have to write the code. As a developer, we have to write the code. It may be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or Java, or backend OIJ Java code, or Sling Java code. It may be anything. So as a developer, we'll write the code to implement the features of AEM. And there will be one more team called AEM QA team, or also called testing team. They will test the functionalities which is implemented by the AEM developers. AEM developers. And fourth team is AEM CA team, content authoring team. So content creation is their responsibility. Content creation is their responsibility. They don't write any code. They will use these AEM servers and features, and then they will create the content directly by using some components and templates. So AEM CA team is a non-technical team. They don't write any code to create the content. So directly they can create the content into the production environment. If you see here, there is multiple remote servers are available for every AEM high-level architecture. Dev server, PA server, stage server, and production server. As a developer, will implement all the features in the local server, and then will deploy into dev server and QA server and stage server. These three lower environment for testing purpose. Either developers test the functionality in dev environment, QA team test the functionality in QA environment, business team test the functionality in stage environment. All these three environments are lower environment for the testing purpose. And this is the higher environment for the live servers. Your live domain will connect with prod publish servers. So the content authors directly log into the production author to create a new web page. So they will have access to the production author They will log in into the production author and they will create the content and activate the content from production author to production publish server so that the end user can see it. But why we know content creation? So it's a content authoring team responsibility to create the content, right? Why should you know about this console? As a developer, we should know how to use this console because testing is our primary responsibility. Once the implementation is completed in the local, you have to test the functionality. For the testing purpose, you should know how to create a sample content. That is not the live content. How to create the sample content to test the functionality of the AEM feature. So, for example, navigation is one component. You are implementing the navigation component. Once the implementation is completed, you have to test that navigation component by creating one sample page. By creating sample page and drag and dropping the navigation component, and then we have to test that component in both author and publish. So that's why you should know how to use these consoles in the lower environment. You should know how to use these consoles in the lower environment for the testing purpose. I will explain one by one how to use Sites console for the page creation and deletion, and how to use this page editor to create the new content in the pages and assets also and package manager. In this session, we are going to discuss about these 4 consoles. So once the server is started, access localhost 4502, localhost 4502 and click on enter. It will navigate to star.html file. This is the default HTML file in your AEM server. Star.html are also called welcome screen. In the welcome screen, in the left-hand side, there are 2 options. One is navigation and second one is tools. We'll discuss more detail one by one later, but by default, navigation will be available. See, click on navigation. So all these options are part of the navigation only. In the navigation, sites is one of the important option. To navigate to the sites console, sites is one of the important navigation item. Click on sites. Yeah, you will navigate to sites console. In your AEM server, sites also one of the console. It will be useful to create the new web pages or update the page properties or delete the pages. There is multiple activities we can perform by using this sites console. Or else directly we can access this console by using localhost 4502/sites. This is the shortcut to access the sites console. This is the shortcut to access the sites console. Directly you can access sites console by using localhost 4502/sites. And go to our project. Weekend is the sample project. This is the root page of the weekend project. Under this root page, again, we have the multiple pages. Language master is one page. Under language master, again, multiple sub pages are available. And click on EN. Again, we have the multiple pages are available. We can easily identify whether the page is having the child pages or not. For example, FAQ. FAQ doesn't have any child page. About us also doesn't have any child pages. But these advancers are having the child pages. Based on this icon, you can identify whether the page is having the child pages or not. So let me create a new page under EN for the testing purpose. I will show you how to create a page and how to add the content and how to activate the content from author server to publish server in your local system. Click on EN and click on create and click on page. Under create, there is multiple options are available. We'll discuss later one by one. Let's focus on page creation. Create page. Create page. While creating the page, we have to select the template. Template is a blueprint of the web page. It is mandatory to select a template while creating a page from the sites console. We'll discuss in detail later about this template in the 4th or 5th session. 5th session, I think. In the 5th session, we'll discuss more about this editable template. But as of now, remember, template is mandatory to select while creating a page from the sites console. Let me select any template. For example, I'm selecting content page template to create the web page. Click on next. And then enter the page name and page title. Page title, for example, iPhone 15 features. Features is the page title. Page title. So based on this page title, page name will generate. Page name is part of the URL. Page title is for the readability purpose or displaying purpose. So page name is not mandatory. Based on this page title, page name will generate. Automatically, page name will generate based on this title. Click on create. Yes, click on done. So we have successfully created a new page by using content page template. You can find out this page under EN because we have selected EN before creating the page. This is the page. Click on this page. When you click on this page, we'll find out all the page information here. Page title. This is the title we have given at the time of page creation. Based on this title, name is generated. It simply generates name from the title by removing the spaces, by removing and replacing the spaces with hyphen and converting upper cases into the lower cases. This is the page name. And this is the template we have selected. Modified a few seconds ago, modified by the administrator and language English, published, not published. Published means move this page from author to publish. Move this page from the author to publish, because whenever you want to create a new page, we have to create from author only. In the publish server, we can't create. In author only we can create. Once you create a page, updated the content, then we have to move that page from author to publish server. Okay. So in this page entry, there are two sections. One is checkbox. If you click on checkbox, immediately we'll see one top navigation. When you select a particular page, by selecting this checkbox, we'll see one top navigation. Or when you select this name, you can see the child pages of the page. So for example, click on error. Errors are having the child pages. We'll see the child pages. If it doesn't have the child pages, it will display the page information, because this iPhone 15 features doesn't have the child pages. Now it is displaying the page information, page title, name and template, modified by language and published. And select this page now. Whenever you select the page, immediately we'll see this top navigation. In the top navigation, there is multiple options are available. Create option, edit option, properties, lock, page, move, quick publish, manage publish, restore, and delete. So we'll discuss later about these options one by one. Use this edit option first, because we just created the page. In this page, there is no content. We just created a sample page. iPhone 15 features is the sample page we have created. We don't have any content in this page. Let's add some content in this page by using page editor. Page editor, the second console, it will be useful to create the content in a particular page. Page editor is the second console. We can easily navigate from sites console to page console or page editor console by selecting and clicking on edit button. Select a particular page and click on edit button. Before clicking edit button, check the location of this page. This page is available under weekend, language master, EN. Under EN, iPhone 15 features is the page. This is the page. Select this page, click on edit. Automatically, it will redirect to page editor console. Page editor console. You can check whether this page is available in publish server or not. Copy this URL. Copy this URL, paste into different tab, and change the port number and remove editor.html file. Change the port number. Localhost 4503. Content is the default location where all the pages will be available. Weekend is the project. language master, en, under en, this is the page name, and .html. Click on enter. It will return 404 error because this page is not available in publish server. So we have created this page in author and we are trying to modify that page, but this page is not available in publish server. We are trying to access the same page by using localhost 4503. By using localhost 4503. And this is the location, content, weekend, language master, en, iPhone 15 features.html file. It is returning 404. Okay. So I have selected, when I select this page and click on edit, it is opened in page editor. This is one page editor console. Localhost 4502 is the default host and port number of the author server. And then editor.html is one extension. And then location of the page, content, weekend, language master, en, iPhone 15 features.html is the location of the page. This is the page editor URL. Even if you know the location of the page, we can generate this URL. Localhost 4502 is the host and port number, and then append editor.html, and then give the location of the page, and then .html file. This is called a page editor. In the page editor, in the top right corner, there are three options are available: edit, preview, and annotation. In the left hand side also, there are three options are available: side panel, page information, and mobile emulator. 3 and 3. Left hand side 3 options and right hand side 3 options are available. In the right hand side, click on this drop down. Again, multiple options are available: edit, layout, developer, time wrap, and targeting. So total 5 options are available here. Default option is editor. So this is also called WCM mode. This is also called WCM mode. You must be in edit mode in order to add a new content in the space. You must be in edit mode in order to add new content in this space. In the middle, there is a placeholder. If you are in edit mode, we'll see one placeholder here. This placeholder also a component. It will be useful to add other component into the page. So here the component plays a key role to configure the content into this page. Let's say if you want to display the title and description and one image. Let's say this is a simple page. We have to display some title and description and one image. So here title is one section, description is one section, and image also one section. For every section, we have to use one component to configure the content. So those components we can add from this container. We can add from this container, or also called placeholder. Container or also called placeholder. It will be useful to add the component into the pages. To add a title component, for example, I would like to display title here, and then description, and then image. If you want to add the title, double click on this drag component here. Just double click on it. Double click on it. And we'll see one insert new component window. Here, search with the title component. See, title component is added on page. And similarly, add text component. Either double click on this drag component here or click on this plus symbol. Click on this plus symbol, same window will open. Add text component. Text component is added. And again, add one more component called image component. Add image component. Total 3 components are added in this page by using this container. First one is title component, text component, and image component. In the next step, we have to configure a different title here. This is not the right title. By default, when you add the title component, it will display page title. This is the page title. iPhone 15 features is the page title. It will display the page title. But we have to display different title. If you want to display different title, click on this title section. When you click on this title section, we'll see one sub menu here, edit, configure, and styles. There is multiple options are available here in this menu. Click on this configure button to update this content. To update this content, click on this configure button. See, this pop-up is called a dialog. This pop-up is called a dialog. From this dialog, we can configure the content of the page. So this dialog is very useful to configure the content in a particular section. And this component dialog is mainly used by the content authors. And as a developer, will implement this dialog. As a developer, will implement this dialog, and this dialog used by the content authors to create the content in a particular web page. So we'll see how to implement this dialog from the scratch. But as of now, try to understand how to use a component and how to configure a different content in a component. Let me open a sample article. I'm configuring title here. This is the lengthy title. And click on OK. See, the title is displaying on page. We can edit this title at any time by clicking this by clicking configure button. By clicking configure button, we can edit at any time. Click on configure. And the same title will be displayed here. And we can update this title at any time. Similarly, we can configure text also. Text also one more component. When you click on text, same options will be available. So click on configure. Again, it will open dialog with different options. So these options will change to component. As a developer, we will design this dialog. We'll design this dialog based on our requirement. But every component will have a different options. This is the text component. So in the text component, we have one field to configure the lengthy text. Let me copy paste this title, or sorry, description. Click on OK. So this is the description of the page. The next component, image. As per the requirement, we have to configure the title and description and image. But images are not available right now. Let's use a different image. I will show you how to upload the image from local to server and how to consume that image. I will explain later. Let's use the existing image in this AEM server. If you want to use existing images, click on this side panel. Toggle side panel option is available, right? Click on this side panel. Click on this side panel. When you click on this side panel, there are 3 different options are available. Assets, component, and content tree. Assets mean it will display all the assets which is available in this AEM server. When you install Weekend project, some of the images are already uploaded to the AEM server. Let's use these images for time being. We'll update later. I'm using this image. We can simply drag and drop the image into the image component. Directly we can drag and drop it. See. So this side panel is very important. It will be useful to configure the images into the web page. It will be useful to configure the images into the web page. Similarly, click on the second tab, components. So these many components are available to use in this web page. We can use all these components: accordion, breadcrumb, button, byline, carousel, container, content fragment, download, embed. Multiple components are available. In the 4th session, I will show you how to create a component from the scratch. Let's use an existing component for time being for content creation. In the fourth session, I will show you how to create a component from the scratch. You can simply drag and drop the component from here. Either we can add the component by double clicking drag component here, or click on plus button, or directly we can drag and drop component here. Directly drag and drop the component from component section to container. So this is a breadcrumb component. This is also an out-of-box component. And if you want to delete the component, delete option is available here. When you click on component, particular component, delete option also available. We can copy the component and paste into different location, and we can cut the component and paste into different location, delete and add other component above this component. Above this component, if you add new component, just click on plus symbol. So, but we'll discuss in detail later about these options one by one. So this is a simple page we have built with title component and text component and image component. This is the simple component, simple page with default components and content. In the side panel, there is one more option called content tree. In the content tree, we'll identify the component which is being used in this page. For example, first one is title component. See, there is one container or also called placeholder. In this placeholder, title is the first component and text is one more component. This is the text component, image component, and breadcrumb component. You will identify the number of components being used in this page by seeing the content tree. From here also we can edit. When you click on configure button, it will open the dialog of this breadcrumb. And similarly, when you click on title and click on this configure, click on configure, it will display here. It will open the dialog here. So this is a simple page editor to create the page and edit the content of the page. But this page is not available in publish server. Check here localhost 4503 and copy paste the location of the page and then .html file. It is returning 404 because we have created the page in author server and edited that page in author server only. So this page is not available in publish server. Then how to push this page from author to publish? How to move the content of this page from author to publish server? Go to the sites console. Go to the sites console. Select the page iPhone 15 feature. There is an option called quick publish. Click on quick publish. Quick publish means it will move this page from author server to publish server. Click on quick publish and check whether the page is moved from author to publish or not. Before using this quick publish, you must create a connection between author and publish. This connection is required. Without having this connection, we can't move that content from author server to publish server. This connection is mandatory. Yes, successfully published. Now go to the publish server. Publish server means localhost 4503. And then location, content, weekend, language master, en, iPhone 15 features.html file, refresh it. See, whatever the content we have created in author server, we're able to publish that content to the publish server. Title and description and image. Title and description and image. So all the options are available. All the content is available in publish server. But if you observe the difference between author page and publish page, just compare these two pages. This is author page, localhost 4502 author server, and this is the author page editor, and this is the publish page. In the publish page, we can't edit any content. So there is no edit options here. This entire content is read-only content. If you remember our previous discussion, author server, from the author server, we can perform all code operation, creation of the page, update the page, delete the page, all code operations we can perform in author server. Once the page is ready, we can move the page from author to publish. But publish always serve the read-only content. Read-only content. We can't edit any content in publish server. So if you want to edit the content, open the same page in author server again. Open the same page in author server, make the required changes, and again publish from author to publish. Again publish from author to publish. This is the regular activity of the content authors. If there is any requirement to create the page, they will log in into author server, create the page, update the content, and activate the page from author to publish. So here activate, replicate, publish, all are same. Don't confuse between these three technical terms. Replicate, publish, activate, all are same. It moves the content from author to publish. Author to publish. These three technical terms are same: activate, replicate, and publish. So if you want to change this title, again we have to open this page in author server. Yeah, this is author server page. And click on configure. Click on configure and update the title. So here I'm appending 2.0 for testing purpose. 2.0. So this modification is available in author server. We have to push the changes from author to publish server by activating page again. The activation we can do it from the multiple places. One from the sites console. Go to the sites console, select the page and click on quick publish. This is one place. Or from the page editor also we can activate. In the page editor, click on this page information. Click on this page information. In the page information, publish page is option. Publish page is option. Option names are different, but activity is same. Quick publish and publish page both are same. Click on publish page. See, the page has been published. From here also we can activate the content from author to publish server by clicking publish page. Now refresh the publish server page and we'll see the latest content here. We'll see the latest content here. The content changes can't be made directly in our publish server. So log in into author server, open the same page. The same page will be available in author server also. Make the required changes and click on quick publish or publish page. The content will move from author server to publish server. So this is a simple example to create a web page and activate the web page from author to publish server. Let me know if you have any questions here. Any questions? Okay. So go back to the sites console again. In the sites console, there is multiple options are available. When you select a page, first option is create. First option is create. When you click on create, again multiple options are available. Workflow, versions, page, site, live copy, launch, language copies, and CSV report. But we'll discuss later about these options. But mainly we can use this create to create the child pages of this iPhone 15 features. Let's say if you want to create a child page means one more page under iPhone 15 features. Select this one, click on create and click on page. It will create a child page under this iPhone 15 features. Edit is already used. When you select a page, click on edit, it will navigate to page editor. It will navigate to page editor. And third option is properties. By using this console, this is a separate console. By using this console, we can configure the page properties. Page properties mean like page title. If you want to update this page title or configure the description or page title, navigation title, there is multiple options are available in the page properties. Select this page, click on properties. You will navigate to page properties console. You will navigate to page properties console. In the page properties, again, multiple tabs and fields are available to configure the different properties. Here, this is the title we have configured at the time of page creation. We can update this title, iPhone 15 to 16, for example, iPhone 16 features. We can update the title by using page properties. And similarly, there is multiple options are available: page title, navigation title, subtitle, and description, on time and off time. We'll discuss later about these all options. But majority of the cases we use this page title, navigation title, subtitle, and descriptions only. But we can update the title from here. Similarly, there is multiple other options also available. See, the title has been changed. iPhone 16 features is the title. Lock the page. This option will be useful while working in the remote servers. While working with the remote servers. In the remote server, let's say in the production author server, there is multiple authors are available. Authors mean authoring team members. If they log in, let's say 4 members are available, 4 members are logged into the production author. One is Chamu, Ramu, Ravi, and Ramya. Let's say they are 4 different authors. If 4 members are logged into the production author, if you are making any changes in a particular page, let's say I'm making changes in this page, I have to log this page with my name. I have to log this page with my name so that other content authors can't edit this page. Can't edit this page. To avoid the conflicts, the content authors will use this log symbol to log this page with their names, so that remaining content authoring team members can't modify this page until that particular person unlock it. We can lock and unlock at any time. Let's say if you are making any changes in this page, lock with your name, and make the required changes and activate the content from author to publish, and then unlock it. Once you unlock it, remaining content authoring team members can edit this page. To avoid the parallel edits by different content authoring team members, we can use this lock option. Copy option also available. It will be useful to create a similar kind of page in a different location. Similar kind of page in a different location. For example, I need this page in the Dutch site. At present, we are in English site. I need the same page in Dutch site. Simply select the page, copy, and click on Dutch, and we'll see paste option here. Paste option here. Click on paste. So the same page is copy pasted from one location to other location. The source location is English. Under English, iPhone 15 features is the page. The same page has been created by copy pasting under Dutch. So it will be save the time. Let's say if we need to create a similar kind of page, so you simply copy paste the existing page and then make the required changes. Okay, and select it. The next one is move option. In two ways we can use this move option. One is to move from one location to other location, and second one is for the renaming purpose. Let's say the title is iPhone 16 features, but page name is iPhone 15 features. There is a conflict between page name and page title. So in that case, we can rename this page by using move operation. Move operation can be used in two ways. One is to move from one location to other location. For example, this page is available under EN. If we want to move this page from EN to magazine, we can use move. Or if you want to rename this page in the same location or a different location, we can use move. Let's move this page from here to magazine and by renaming iPhone 16 features. When you click on move operation, We can edit the title as well as name. Even page name also we can edit. Page name also we can edit. iPhone 16 features, and page title is iPhone 16 features, and click on next. Select the destination. I would like to move this page into the magazine. I'm renaming and moving, and click on next, and click on move. Now or later. Now. See, the page has been moved from under EN2 magazines and renamed to iPhone 16 features. In two ways we can use it. One is for renaming purpose, and second one is to move from one location to other location. And Quick Publish is already used. It will be useful to move the page from author server to publish server. Let's click on Quick Publish again because the location is changed. Yeah. And there is one more option called Manage Publications. So Manage Publication and Quick Publication both are similar, but Manage Publication will have more options. Quick Publication is simple and straightforward. If you want to activate the content directly from author to publish, use Quick Publish. But Manage Publication will have more options. Click on Manage Publications. In the Manage Publication, the high level two options are available. One is Publish and Unpublish. Publish means it is equal to Quick Publish to activate the content from author to publish. When you click on Quick Publish, two options are available, now or later. So that means Manage Publication provide option to schedule the activation. Let's say I have one promotion page. The promotion will start from tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So rather than wake up at 5 a.m. and activate this page from author to publish server, we can schedule activation. Select later and select the date. Select the date 18 and select the time also here 5 a.m. and click on next and schedule the activation. So this page will get activated tomorrow at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. So this is for the scheduled activation. Then what about this unpublished? And why we need this unpublished? Unpublished means it will delete the page from the publish server. Publish is creating, right? Creating a page or updating the page in the publish server. Unpublished means it will delete the page from the publish server. Let's say I have activated a page. The page is available under EN, under magazine, iPhone 15 features. The content is not activated. Let me activate first. Oh, my bad. We have changed the name also. iPhone 15 to 16. Page also changed. Yeah, so this is the page. This is the new page with the new location. Click on Manage Publications again. Unpublish and select Now and click on Next. Unpublished means it will delete the page from the publish server. Let's say if the page is not available, not required. Let's say there is a promotion page. The promotion is ended by today, by end of today. We have to deactivate or delete that page from the publish server. For the deletion purpose, we can't log in into the publish server. We can't log in into the publish server, or we can't delete a particular page directly. But we can delete a page from author server by using this unpublished option. By using this unpublished option, select a page, go to the Manage Publications and click on Unpublish, Now and click on Next. Now and Next. this page will be removed from the publish server. If you want to test, just refresh it. It should return 404 because we have unpublished this page. This page has been unpublished, means the page has been removed from the publish server. Unpublished later. Let's the promotion is ended by end of today. We can select the date and time at 11:59. At 11:59. We can schedule the deactivation also. 11:59 a.m. Sorry, p.m. today. So this page will get automatically deleted from the publish server today at 11:59 p.m. By midnight, the page automatically deactivated from the publish server. So mainly we can use this activate or deactivate later for the promotion pages. If you want to activate a page in a date range, we can use this activate and deactivate later. Deactivate means unpublish. Deactivate means unpublish. Let me activate again. Select the page and the restore option. We'll discuss later about this option. Click on three dots. One more option is available, delete. Delete is similar to unpublish. Unpublished means it will delete the page from the publish server. Delete means it will delete the page from the author server. We should not delete the page directly from author server. First unpublish the page and then delete the page. When you click on unpublish, that page will be removed from the publish server. And when you click on delete button, the page will be removed from the author server. Remove from the author server. We should not click on delete button directly without unpublishing the page. Because if you delete directly, if the page is already activated, we can't delete this page from the publish server if required. Because we can't access publish server directly. Even if you are an internal user, you can't directly access it. So there must be page in the same location author server, even for the deactivation purpose also. So these are the options are available. Even we can check the logs of this page. Let's say multiple members are modifying this page, which we can check the logs by selecting the page and clicking this drop down and selecting timeline. See, these many activities are done in this page. But this is my local server, all the logs with the admin only, because I have logged into the admin. Page created 37 minutes ago by administrator. Page edited 23 minutes ago by the administrator. Page published. Whenever you publish, one version will generate. So here version is nothing but a backup. Versioning is nothing but a backup. One backup will generate. And then page edited again. Page published. Whenever the publish the page, new version will generate. New version will generate. Page edited. And this version is generated because we have moved the page from one location to other location. When you move it, it will delete the page and recreate it in the different locations. So these are the different logs. All the user activities we can track from here. Let's say multiple members are working on this page. If you want to check which user is modified this page, we can check by using this timeline. Here we have the multiple option to check the versions. These many versions are created for this page. So if you want to install older version, click on it and use revert to this version option. Revert to this version. Or if you want to compare 1.2 version with the latest version, use compare to current. And preview also. If you want to see the content of this version, click on preview. Click on preview. So these many options are available in the version. In simple terms, the version is nothing but a backup. Version is nothing but a backup. We can create these backups even manually. Either manually we can create, or whenever the page is activated, before activation, one backup will generate. it will store until 100 versions. If you create 100 one at one version, the first version will be deleted automatically. That is the default configuration, but we can increase that count also by using some OSI configuration. But by default, it will store only 100 versions of a page. Let's say if you want to create a new version, click on create and click on version. Sometimes if you need to make multiple changes in a particular page, so rather than waiting to create a version on publish, in the regular intervals, we can create a backups. Create version for testing. Click on create. See, one more version is created. So these versions we can restore by using the restore button or by clicking this particular version and revert to this version option. Both are same. Both are same. So these are the different options are available in the sites console. Let me know if you have any questions here. Any questions?
Hey, Chimo, we moved this page from under EN to magazine, right? And we renamed it also.
Yeah.
So on publish server, it will remain under EN only, or the iPhone 15 features in publish instance.
No. It will move. It will move. So when you click on click publish, right? Again, it will move. You can check here all the activity. See, page moved and published. When the page is moved, if the page is already activated, it will move and activate that page. It will move the page in published server also.
Okay. So for move part, it will automatically move on the publish instance.
Yeah.
Is what. Okay.
If the page is activated, it will move.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay, so these are the different options are available in sites console. Yeah, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you said, once we move the page, it will automatically update in the publish server, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if we move the page and we should publish there again after moving, or it will automatically move to publish server?
We have to click on publish, otherwise it won't move.
Okay.
So when you move first when you move the operation, when you move from one location to other location, so basically it will recreate that page. Even we can see the delete operation here. First it will delete the page from this particular location and then move that, it will recreate the same page in different location. When you click on publish, it will maintain the old references and it will delete that page from the publish server and recreate it again in the new location.
Why we are not deleting here, right? In the author, we are just
No,
moving.
it's a internal activity. You can check the timeline. In the timeline, so internally when you click on move operation, so it's deleted.
Okay, if we move the page from, like, let's suppose we say we have moved the page from EN to DE, right? So if we move from EN to DE, it will automatically delete from the EN language.
Yes, correct. Move operation means it deletes and recreates with the new location with a different name or a new name. The same name.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so these two console only for the page creation and page modifications. Page creations and page modifications. Then how to upload the new assets? Assets means documents and videos, and images. how to manage the assets, images, documents, and videos. Let's say I need an image. I need an image in my page. How to upload that image into the AEM server. So we can use this assets console to upload all the required assets from local file system to the server. Let's say I have one image in my local file system. I have to upload that image from local file system to either local server or remote server. Either local server or remote server. Once you uploaded asset into the local server or remote server, we can use that images. We can refer that image into the web pages. So we can access the assets console from the start screen. Yeah, go to the start screen. This is start screen, also called welcome screen. And click on assets. And click on files. Click on assets and click on files. You will navigate to assets console. So this is one option. Second option, directly we can access by using localhost 4502 assets. This is the shortcut. This is the shortcut. Directly enter. It will navigate to assets console.
Isn't it taking too long time to load the pages?
Yes, two servers are running my local, maybe an issue with my laptop also. The publish is not, let me down this server. So usually first time when you access it will take some time, but it should not take this much of time.
And also when there are too many pages, when we were saying the list of the pages in the different language categories, isn't that will be difficult to manage and find the particular page? Because nobody will remember the exact name of the page.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
For example, we are in the site hierarchy, right? And we are
Okay.
seeing the content where we are seeing the listing with the EN pages,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And we can
Okay.
see
Yeah.
there are iPhone 15 pages was created, and along with iPhone 15, there were some more, for example, 20 to 25 more pages, or it
Okay.
may be even more than one. That's why they are using the system. So,
Okay.
is there any easy way to find a particular page when this
You
particular
can use search option. So there is a search here, right? By using search, we can find out the pages. If you don't know the location, exact location, you can use the search option.
this particular UI is, I think, very uh, difficult to find the targeted page.
It won't be difficult once you habituated to use this one. It will be easy only. Because these are the different sites for the different languages. Let's say if you want to search in a particular website, just click on this EN and search it. You can find out a particular page in this repository.
That's correct, but I think whenever user required to do scrolling, for example, here we have the 5 pages, right?
Yeah.
So more 5 it can accommodate in the viewport. So 10 will be easily
That
visible.
will be difficult. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it will be difficult to identify. We have the huge number of the pages in a particular tree. Let's say 200 or 300. Yeah, it will be difficult to identify a page without this search. But as for the recommendation from Adobe, so we should not create more pages in a particular root page. So it will be difficult to load from here. So yeah, there is some challenges with this screen. If you have 1,000 pages in a particular tree, it will be difficult to identify all the pages.
Okay, so Adobe provide restriction on that.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so this is an assets console. From this console, we can upload all the required images, documents, and videos from your local system to servers. It may be a local server or remote server. Even if you have any third-party services like AWS S3 bucket. In the S3 bucket, if you have huge number of assets, we can directly connect with S3 with the AEM server, and we can sync the asset from AWS S3 to AEM server. That option also available. But majority of the cases, content authors will download the asset from the source and upload into the AEM server manually if you have less number of images. But if they have huge number of images, they will take help from the development team to sync the images from particular source to AEM server. I'll show you how to how to upload images from local to AEM server. Let's create one new folder by using create folder. For example, news portal is the folder. Inside news portal, I'm creating one more folder called images. So this is not a recommended structure, mandatory structure, but recommended structure. We have to maintain different folder for the different type of content so that we can easily manage all the assets. Go to the images, and then we can upload the image from local to AEM server. Create files. So I have uploaded one image, but while uploading, we can select more images also. It will accept one or more images. We can select the multiple images also from the source location. See, multiple images also we can select to upload. Refresh it once. So these many images are uploaded into AEM server. So here also we have the multiple options are available. For example, if you select it, there is a navigation bar, share link. Internally, you can share this image with your team members by using email ID or link. Find similar images. It will identify the similar images based on this view. And create. Even we can create a child images here. Download. We can download this image from AEM server to local system. Checkout. It is similar to log. The content authoring team can log a particular image or a folder or a video or document with their name. Properties. That is similar to page properties. So here it is asset properties. We can update asset properties like asset title and description and author, and there is multiple properties are available. We can update from the asset properties. Edit. We can edit the image, but there is a limited option like crop image and rotate image. Only these options are available. Crop and rotate and flip. These options are available here. And publish and key manage publish. These options are similar to page. If you want to activate a page from author to publish, use click publish. And if you want to unpublish or publish later or unpublished later, you can use manage publications. These options are similar to sites console. Even this activity also same. Manage publications and click publish, properties and log. All these options are similar. We'll discuss later about these options. We can create the collections and copy option, move option, related images. We can link one image with other images, unlink and delete. So these options are available. But there is one powerful feature in AEM assets. Just click on this image. It will open in asset detail view. This is the asset detail view. In the asset detail view, click on this drop down and click on renditions. This is the original image. Size is 1215 by 598. Whenever you upload an image, automatically AEM will generate the same image with the different dimensions. So for example, 140 by 100 and 319 by 319 and 48 by 48 and 1280 by 12. So these are called renditions. This is one of the powerful feature of AEM. Whenever you upload an image, automatically it will generate 4 different images with the different dimensions. These images we can load based on the device. Let's say if you are using mobile, for the mobile compatibility purpose, we can load 319 by 319. And if you are using desktop, we can use 1280 by 1280. So these renditions will be useful to load different images on different devices. Based on the device dimension, we can dynamically load these images. So this is one of the powerful feature Adobe providing. So this is the default behavior, but we can alter these dimensions. These are the default 4 different dimensions: 140 by 100, 319 by 319, 48 by 48, 1280 by 1280. But we can change it by adding additional configuration in the workflows. So once you upload the image in this location, this is the default location in JCR repository. We'll discuss later about the JCR repository. In the AEM server, this is the location where this image is stored. Content, DAM, news portal, images, and iPhone 15.png. Once you upload an image into Assets console, we can refer this image in multiple web pages. We can refer this image into the multiple web pages. Go back to the page editor. It is available under Magazine. Where is it? The images which is uploaded in Assets console will be visible here. And we can drag and drop that image into web pages. But the source will be available in the DAM. We can refer that same image in multiple places by using this image component. Internally, it uses the image component. In this image component, we can drag and drop the images. Now, this is iPhone 15 related image we have added into this page. So without uploading images or documents or videos into the Assets console, we can't refer those assets into the page editors. In order to consume it, first we have to upload into Assets console and then refer those assets into the web pages. And this is called Assets console. Let me know if you have any questions here. We'll stop now and we'll discuss about Package Manager in the next session.
I have a query related